There's a certain kind of person who can be surrounded by people who love them and still feel like they're standing just outside the warmth. Not because anything terrible happened, not because anyone was intentionally cruel, just a quiet, lifelong sense that no matter what they do, it isn't quite enough. People around them would never guess it because from the outside, these people often look like the capable ones, the ones who hold things together. But inside, there has always been a question with no clear answer. That question didn't begin at work or in some relationship that went wrong. It began much earlier, in the first place that was supposed to feel like home. Developmental psychology describes something called the mirror function, the way young children look to their caregivers to have their emotions reflected back, seen, matched, acknowledged. When that reflection is inconsistent or conditional, the child doesn't think the adult is the problem. They quietly decide that they are. This conclusion doesn't live in the mind as a thought. It settles into the body as a feeling, and it follows people into adulthood without a name. Just a low, persistent sense of not being quite enough. For people who grew up in homes where love was real but approval was unpredictable, the nervous system learned one quiet strategy. Keep earning it. That is not a flaw. That is an adaptation. And here is what is worth knowing. The same sensitivity that absorbed that early wound is often the same sensitivity that makes these people deeply perceptive, quietly strong, and unusually attuned to the people around them. The environment asked too much and reflected back too little. That is not your identity. That is simply where you began. If something here felt familiar, there is likely more about you that has never quite been explained correctly.